Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you are watching. If you're new here, welcome, karibu. My name is Eva Mtali, and on this channel we talk about all things travel, that is travel hacks, travel tips. Once in a while you'll also find visa guides, visa opportunities. You will find travel videos, travel vlogs. You will find restaurant reviews and restaurant guides. You will find hotel reviews, hotel guides. You'll find Airbnb tours and Airbnb reviews. So if any of these topics sound exciting to you, you want to hit the subscribe button below, and once you have done so, you want to hit the notification bell as well, so that every single time I shoot a new video, you do not miss out. Without much further ado, in today's video, I'm going to talk about the most frequently asked F1 US student visa interview questions and give sample answers. And the questions that I'm going to talk about are related to your relatives and your family in the US or back in your home country. So this is part 4 in a series of videos where we are talking about the most frequently asked US F1 student visa interviews at the US Embassy. So if you haven't yet checked the video before this one, it's up here, where I talked about the most frequently asked F1 student visa questions related to your finances. Without much further ado, let's dive into this question. Question number 1. Do you have relatives in the United States? Very simple question, yes or no. And to answer the question, I would highly recommend that you focus on your immediate family. That is your nuclear family, your father, your mother, brothers, sisters. Okay, so do you have relatives in the United States? If you don't have a father, mother, brother, sister in the US, you can answer no. If yes, you answer yes. And the next question that you're likely to be asked, who? Answer accordingly. My mother, my father, my brother, my sister. You could also be asked, do you have any other relatives who live in the United States? Answer accordingly. Question number 2, you're likely to be asked in a US F1 student visa interview related to your family and your relatives, how many brothers and sisters do you have? Or you could be asked, how many siblings do you have? Answer this question accordingly. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. I am an only child. Answer accordingly. Question number 3, US F1 student visa interview question. You're likely to be asked, tell me more about your brother or sister. If you had said you have brothers and sisters, are any of them living in the United States? So answer accordingly. Question number 4, what does your father, your mother, your sister, whichever relative you mentioned up there, do? Where does he or she live? So make sure you do your homework in advance. If you have any of your close relatives or your family members who live in the US, get all information about them. And when I say all, I mean all, like what they do, how they immigrated to the US, if they have any kids, if they have any relationships, if they're pregnant or not, like literally everything. And then you respond accordingly. So for example, you can say, my father is a doctor at Nairobi Hospital. He graduated from the University of Oxford in 1962. My mother is an aeronautical engineer and she runs her own aviation business. She graduated from the University of California in Berkeley in 1963. My sister is a housewife. So make sure you have all the information about them and you can respond accordingly. What is your father, your mother, sister, brother's income? If you have this information, answer. If you don't have, say, I don't know. And this is particularly important if any of them is sponsoring you, or you have mentioned that they are gonna take care of your studies, then you better have that information. But if you don't have, that's fine. Question number 6, what will you do if your student visa is rejected? Or what are your plans if your student visa is not approved? So you can answer that depending on the reason why the US student visa is rejected. If it is something that I can take care of before the admission deadline, then I will resubmit my application, or I will reapply again. Or you can say, I will consider alternative locations that I've been looking at to pursue my university studies. So that's a very simple question. US student visa interview. Number 7, are your parents supportive of your decision to study in the United States? Yes, they are very supportive. Okay. You might be asked a follow-up question, why? You can say, my parents believe that the quality of education and global perspective that I will get by studying in the United States will be a game changer for me once I return to Kenya or wherever your home country is. Okay. Question number 8, will you be coming back home during vacations or holidays? Or you could be asked, will you be going home during the semester breaks? Or you could be asked, are you planning to go home during a summer vacation? So if you're planning to be going home, you can say yes. Or if you're not planning, you can say no. So you can say, and then if they ask you like why, you can say yes, I intend to come back and meet my family and friends here in Kenya, especially during the long summer holidays, if I will not be taking any classes. Or you can say no, I have already planned to work on my senior project or to work on my portfolio during summer, seeing that my course is fast tracked. Or you can say I will try to get an assistantship in my department, so we'll be unable to go home during most of the vacation. So you can answer accordingly. Question number 9, I realize you have many brothers and sisters. Will your parents be able to afford to pay for your education abroad in the United States and still support the family back home? So you can say, yes, my parents will still have earnings from their day jobs or from their businesses or from their consultancies. And they also have liquid assets worth a total of X million shillings. Make sure it covers at least your accommodation, your living expenses, and your tuition fees, such as education insurance policies for my siblings, to make sure that their studies are not jeopardized when I go to the United States. Question number 10, do you have any relatives studying at the same university you are planning to go for? So if neither your father, mother, brother, sister are in the same university, I would just say no. Or if I have a brother, sister, father, mother in the same university, I will answer yes. Question number 11, are you in a relationship? You can answer accordingly. Yes, I'm married, I'm engaged, I have a fiancé, whatever. I have a boyfriend. Well, guys, that's it for today in terms of the most frequently asked US visa interview questions that are related to your family and your relations. Make sure to check back for the next video in this series, where I'm going to talk about the most frequently asked F1 student visa questions, and I'll give answers related to your work if you're currently working. Thank you for staying up to the very end. I look forward to meeting you on the next video.